Oh my God, this has got to be one of the craziest NBA trade deadlines. Yes, the 2025 NBA trade deadline is just across the corner. I mean, around the corner. I don't even have a YouTube channel, but these trade rumors, these trades that have just went down are so crazy that I had to talk about it. So I made this before I even got a YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe and like and share, because we about to be covering a lot of sports from now on this channel. I still haven't figured out a name, but you'll know because it's gonna be right down there. Okay, so let's talk about this. All right, so yesterday we saw one of the craziest trades in NBA history. Luka Doncic straight up swap for Anthony Davis. It wasn't straight up. Obviously, the Lakers acquired Maxi Kleber and Markieff Morris, while the Mavs acquired a 2031 first round pick. Or is it the 2029? It was a 2029 first round pick and Max Christie alongside Anthony Davis. I still do not understand why the Mavericks traded Luka Doncic. It still makes zero sense to me. A superstar player who has been averaging 30 points per game for the last 3 years. He's been an MVP caliber player year in and year out. He's only 25 years old. He just got moved for a 32-year-old Anthony Davis. No disrespect to Anthony Davis. I know he does his thing. He is incredibly well defensively, and he is a superstar all around the board. One of the greatest inside interior defenders in the league, if not the best. Probably not better than Wembanyama right now, but he's up there. He's an all-defense type of guy, year in and year out. I still do not understand why the Mavs did this trade. There's rumors, there's been reports talking about how it's his conditioning. He's overweight. He's weighing 270 pounds. That's starting to worry the franchise. He's still dropping 30 a night. Obviously, he's been hurt. He has not been taking the care of his body as he should. But now, you just motivated him. You sent that guy to a competitor in your own conference with that guy, LeBron James, from Akron, Ohio. Arguably the greatest player of all time. And you know what that guy is good at? Taking care of his own body. Like, what? If Luka was overweight and he wasn't taking care of his body, he is motivated. He just got traded away out of nowhere to a team that is going to be playing against your team multiple times and that can meet up in the playoffs. Like, I just don't understand it. This guy is 25. He's one of the greatest players in the NBA right now. And you trade him for another really good, very good basketball player that is 32. He's getting old. He's not going to be reliable at 35 with his injury history. I just don't personally believe that. Their championship window just went from 6 to 7 years to 2 years max, maybe 3. But it's an insane trade that I still do not understand right now. I'm gonna be honest here. I think Luka is going to learn from LeBron. LeBron is incredibly good at taking care of his body. He's 40 years old. He just destroyed the Knicks. Him and Austin Reeves. He dropped 30 something and something. Like he almost put up a 30-point triple-double if he didn't. I'm pretty sure he didn't though, but he almost did, right? He's 40 years old. He's a 40-year-old man. His son is in the NBA, and he's still putting up those numbers. Now LeBron can take Luka under his wing, make sure he gets the right condition, make sure he takes care of his body, and you know what that means? Luka's best basketball is still ahead of him, under LeBron's wing. You just put up a 6'7" point forward with a 6'9" point forward. He's only 25. Most people enter their prime around 27. Man, the Lakers are set for the future. They have said multiple times that they are trying to make trades that are going to benefit them in the future. I don't think they wanted to get rid of Anthony Davis, but they did. And I'm not sure if they got better. Obviously, there's LeBron doesn't play that much defense, and Luka has been a liability defensively at times as well. I do think the Mavs have a better fit with Kyrie and AD. They're going to do their thing in Dallas. Don't get it twisted. But you gave up a top 3 player in the NBA for an older player who can also do a lot of things great, but he's older. You just threw away your future. Mavs fans are not happy right now. But that's enough on that trade. We already know that happened. It's gonna be crazy seeing how this pans out. But let's move on to the other trade that has just happened. Let me pull that trade up. De'Aaron Fox to the Spurs. The Spurs. This was about an hour ago. I had to re-record this video because my microphone was not working, but it's working now. The Spurs acquired De'Aaron Fox and Jordan McLaughlin. The Kings acquired Zach LaVine, Sidi Sissoko, 3 first-round picks, 2025 Charlotte, 2027 Spurs, and 2031 Minnesota. 3 second-round picks as well, a Bulls, a Denver, and their own pick back. And the Bulls acquired Zach Collins, Trey Jones, Kevin Huerter, and their own 2025 first-round pick back from San Antonio. The clear winner in this trade, I want to say the Spurs, but I don't know if you guys noticed. This right here. What? This pick, this 2025 Charlotte pick. So I just realized that that Charlotte pick is top 14 protected, lottery protected, which means the Hornets would get that pick back and it would turn into a 2026 and 2027 second round pick, which means they basically acquired 2 first round picks and 5 second round picks. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. But yeah, so forget everything I just said about that Charlotte pick because it's not gonna be any, like, it's not gonna be a Cooper Flagg or an Ace Bailey. None of those players. He's just got him. I don't think he's someone that's gonna take him over the edge. I think he's significantly less impactful than a De'Aaron Fox, but he's up there. He's a borderline all-star player. He's in that range where, like, you don't make the all-star team, but you're, like, up there right now at least. So maybe they're still trying to win now, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe if, I don't know, it's kind of confusing, but they do get a lot of picks back. I don't think Zach LaVine and Domantas Sabonis is going to be good enough to take you over the edge, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe Zach LaVine under a change of scenery is going to play a lot better, be a lot more motivated, but who knows? I have no idea. I think the Bulls, people are going to look at this and be like, okay, what are they doing? Oh my God. It's not something that pops out at you, right? Zach Collins, Trey Jones, Kevin Huerter. Good role players, nothing crazy. Neither of them, not a De'Aaron Fox or Zach LaVine level player, obviously, but the Bulls are in a rebuild. So they get a 2025 first round pick, which is their own 2025 first round pick, which is going to be good because they're bad. But I think the important part about this is that last year, even earlier this year, people were talking about trading for Zach LaVine. Nobody wanted to give up a first round pick for Zach LaVine, even though that's what the Bulls wanted. Nobody wanted to give it. They didn't think he was good enough to be traded for a first round pick. But the Bulls, even though they didn't get anybody that stands out like that, they do get their pick back, which is probably more than what they would have gotten in general. They get good role players back. They can maybe win you a couple games, but nothing crazy. This is just shows that they're in a full rebuild now. They're not gonna try to win. Honestly, they're not, and they want that pick to be good. So they're probably just gonna tank the rest of the year. But I think is it bad to say that I think the Kings might have won this trade? Yes, it is bad to say that the Kings won this trade. I mean, they got DeRozan, Levine, Sabonis. This is just kind of like the Bulls, but instead of Vucevic, you got Sabonis. It just kind of gives me that. They get the picks. That Charlotte pick doesn't mean anything. I thought it did. It doesn't. It's protected. It's not going to get you much. So they get good picks. They get it, unless Zach LaVine proves that he can be like a star, like someone that can push the Kings to the next level. They're not going to be good. So again, don't listen to me there. The Kings did not win this trade. I think the Spurs won this trade, and De'Aaron Fox is going to be the player that's going to take them to that next level, because he's a dog. I don't know. I think these Spurs obviously get the best player in this trade. Someone that is going to boost their stardom. Like that Wembanyama and De'Aaron Fox duo is going to be very good. That's a 1-2 punch combo that's going to knock you out. Right? De'Aaron Fox is a star. He's averaging 26, 5, and 5. Those are all-star numbers. De'Aaron Fox is a dog. He's a bucket. He's going to score 25 on you every night. He's athletic. He can defend pretty well. And he's an upgrade over what they got right now. He's better than Chris Paul. I don't think Chris Paul and him are going to be playing side by side. I think it would be better if you start De'Aaron Fox and you put him next to a Devin Vassell or Stephon Castle. That backcourt could be deadly. Stephon Castle has proven that he's been doing very good. Devin Vassell, good defensively, good three-point shooter. Obviously, Wembanyama up there, also a very good player. Superstar in the making. If he's already a superstar, what am I saying? He's already a superstar. But, man, this is just insane what's going on. This is the craziest NBA trade deadline so far that we've had in a while. I think you look at the Luka trade, which is one of the craziest trades of all time. And now this one, I think it just shows that the domino effect is starting. The domino effect is starting. One team makes a big move, other teams are going to follow in that path. It's only February 2nd. It's a Sunday. The trade deadline ends on Thursday, which is insane. We still have a lot more time. There's still 4 more days to see what happens here. But I think a lot more teams are going to make moves. There's other names that are on the move. Maybe Cam Johnson from the Brooklyn Nets or a Miles Turner from the Indiana Pacers. Both of them, I think, could be on the move. The Lakers, after acquiring Luka, they don't have any bigs. They could go for a Miles Turner. They could go for a Walker Kessler type of player, right? They've been linked to players like that for a very long time now. And now that they lost AD, I think it's a necessity that they do go for one of those players. This is crazy. I think the domino effect has started. It's crazy. Let's tune in. Any other trades, I will be doing an analysis on them if they come out. We still got 4 days, so let's see what happens. Let's see if any Miles Turners or Cam Johnsons of the world get moved to contenders. But yeah, I think that's all I have to talk about today. Let me know what you guys think about this Spurs trade. 2 blockbuster trades in 2 days. The domino effect is starting. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I stream on Twitch at MFLucho. And I also have another channel where I record video gameplay and like horror games and stuff like that. Also MFLucho on YouTube. I will put those in the description if you're interested. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys whenever there's another trade or whenever anything else goes on. I'm going to be covering multiple sports: football, soccer, basketball, whatever you want. So yeah, I will see you guys later.